Let's assume that the only thing we know about Ebola is the very basics. So let's Google it to learn more. Out of the 294 million results that pop up, what are the first images we see? "30 seconds into our research on the world's most current epidemic, and we already think that we know everything we need to. Powerful images of death and tragedy instill fear in all of us. So how does one catch this disease? Coughing, sneezing, handshakes? And if one single sneeze can spread this ugly illness, then America is just as at risk as any other nation, right? Don't be too sure. The majority of Americans have fallen to the common yet false assumption that Ebola is an inevitable plague that will eventually attack the nation." Hello, my name is Samantha Power, and as the U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Ebola is just one of the many world issues that I deal with every day. And like most of these issues that pass through my office, Ebola is very misunderstood. For starters, Ebola cannot be spread from human to human through air, but only via bodily fluid. Second, Ebola in America is almost incomparable to Ebola in Africa, where medical care and medicine distribution is not nearly as developed as it is in our own country. This wave of fear and overreaction to Ebola in America can be blamed on humans' natural tendency to base their thoughts and opinions on pathos rather than logos and ethos. A more specific term for this is the adaptive bias, a condition in which humans act instinctively instead of rationally. Oftentimes, we tend to react to large threats in extreme ways in order to protect ourselves. Unfortunately, these immediate reactions are flawed by our own emotion and lack of research. We tend to be afraid of what we don't understand. It is my job to work against the adaptive bias by educating you all so that your worries may be put to ease. The truth is that there have only been 10 cases of Ebola in the U.S. this past year, and 8 of these 10 were contracted outside of America. There have been a total of only 2 deaths. As of today, there are no reported cases of Ebola in our country. In addition, our hospitals and airports are equipped with the necessary curing and prevention tools. All flights coming in from Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia require their passengers to go through Ebola testing within the terminal. Hospitals rely on the instruments approved by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention to treat their patients. This equipment includes full-body gowns, masks, and goggles worn by all doctors, strict treatment guidelines that are revised every few months to ensure most effective care, and specific facilities with individual quarantine units. Most importantly, America is the leading country in the race to finding a cure to Ebola. Bioengineers are now on the second step of the testing process, in which the test subjects are humans instead of animals. As of September 29th, 4,000 American troops were sent to the West African coast to set up treatment centers. Thanks to this professional medical care, there has been a steady increase in the number of Ebola survivors. These faces of hope are only a few of many who have lived through a disease that many wrongly believe to be impossible to survive. So let's take one last Google search to wrap up. But this time, instead of just typing Ebola, let's type in Ebola outside of Africa. Headlines promising of improvement and positive messages pop up everywhere, replacing the images of death and turmoil. I hope that this public service announcement has eased your minds and helped you all better understand the truth about Ebola. The world will continue to fight against this lethal epidemic overseas, but for now, America is safe from its ominous threat. Our time and energy would be better spent on combating the adaptive bias than worrying about contracting Ebola. I urge all of you to take this message that you received today and spread it to your friends, family, and peers so that they might feel comforted by the truth. Yes, the unknown can be frightening, but if we take the time to learn about our fears, we could find that there isn't much to be afraid of.